Demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. How are you all this morning? I hope you're having a great day. I've jumped on this morning to do a bit of live crafting with you once again. So please feel free to jump on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from, and let me know whether I am live on YouTube or if I'm live on Facebook. I'm live in a few different places here, so let me know. I'm hoping that I have gone live in the right spots. Okay, so I can see there I've got 9 people on my Facebook page. So hello, I've got Lyndall, Christine. Hello, welcome. Okay, so let me see over here. I am, okay. I'm hoping I'm live in my group, but it doesn't actually look like I am, but Lord knows what's going on. Can you see me and hear me? I'm just trying to see if I'm on YouTube. I need to probably refresh that so I can see. There I am on YouTube. So hello and welcome everybody. So please jump on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. I have a super fun fold card for you today, and I'm going to attempt to make 5 of them. 5 fun folds. Do you think I can do it? Lord knows how long we're going to be on here for if I'm going to do 5 fun folds, but you know what? It is what it is. So let me see. I just need to just jump on in this group here and see what's happening. There, I think it's probably telling me yes. Okay, so approve. Sorry, I just have to approve to go live in my own group. So how crazy is that? So hopefully people can see me live now over in my Australian card making and scrapbooking group as well. I'm hoping. Anyway, we will soon see. All right, so welcome everybody. So I've got some, hey Lisa, how you going from over in the US? It's awesome to see you jumping on. Lord knows what time it is for you over there. It's probably not too bad. It's probably in the afternoon over there for you at the moment. Hey Geraldine, how are you? Welcome. Hey Mavis, how you going? Kelly, I've got Sue on. I've got so many things here to look at, trying to see everything that is going on. Okay. Oh, I've got the volume up on that. Don't need that. Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking, oh no, that's the wrong one. Anyway, let's just get rolling on. So I'm sorry if you're in my Australian card making and scrapbooking group. I actually can't see the comments for you there. I was trying to get that, but I seem to have got my business page one instead. So we will see. Yeah. Oh yeah, it says that I'm live 1 minute ago. Oh, that's only that. Anyway, all right, so let's get going. So hopefully you can all see me and hear me okay. So welcome everybody. My name is Donna and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. And I am super excited to be on here crafting with you at my regular time at 9:30 on a Sunday morning. You actually got an extra little crafting session yesterday morning. So if you didn't see that one, it's 7:30 in USA. Okay, so it's not too bad. It's a nice time to be sitting down with a cuppa and watching a bit of crafting. So I actually was crafting with a beautiful bundle called Encircled in Friendship. And I am telling you, I am totally in love with this bundle. I'm totally in love with all of our brand new products, but this bundle is simply stunning. So I'll just tell you a few things about what's going on at the moment with us, with our crafting and with our Stampin' Up, and then we will get into crafting. All right, so of course, our brand new catalog has gone live. Absolutely gorgeous catalog, stunning catalog, and I can tell you we have some really awesome things in our catalog. So if you are in Australia and you don't have a Stampin' Up demonstrator and you want to get your hands on one of these little babies, please feel free to reach out to me. Either send me a text message on my phone, or you can email me. And you will find on YouTube, you will find down in the show more box, you will find the link to my online store. You will find my email, my phone number, all of the information and all of the links to anything that I do with my Stampin' Up. You will find there down in that show more box down below. So please feel free to reach out to me if there's anything that you may be wanting to know about, anything that you are interested in asking questions about. Please feel free to make sure you let me know, and I would be happy to help you out with anything that you might need. So we sell all things to do with crafting products. We have cardstock, inks, stamps, dies, embellishments, ribbons, paper, absolutely everything you can think about. So it's super, super fun. And if you haven't heard about Stampin' Up, they have got great quality products and a lot of things. The coordination, I think, is probably one of the main key points that everybody says about Stampin' Up, how they love it, because everything coordinates. So our cardstock coordinates with our ribbon, coordinates with our inks. And of course, with a brand new catalog comes brand new in colors. So I'm actually going to use some of the in colors this morning. I just wanted to tell you a few things about what's happening at the moment. So we have a Join Plus deal. Now, if you absolutely fall in love with Stampin' Up products, or you've been in love with Stampin' Up products for a long time, you can actually buy your products at a discount. A lot of people don't realize that you can join Stampin' Up wholly and solely just to buy for yourself. So you don't have to demonstrate products. You don't have to hold parties. You don't have to do anything of the sort. You can wholly and solely just buy and get a discount off your products. So by all means, if you are thinking about that, you love the products and you would like to get more for your money, by all means, please reach out to me about our joining special. At the moment, you get to choose $283 worth of product and you only pay $169. So it's $114 worth of free product. So it is absolutely a great bargain. Part of being a part of my team, I have a global creative tutorial bundle that we are 12 top demonstrators around the world, and we are offering a tutorial bundle. You can purchase this tutorial bundle. You can subscribe to it for 6 months and you will get 5 months that you pay for and you get 1 month for free, or you can buy just 1 month here or there for $22. So to subscribe for 6 months is $110. To just buy one of the months that you like is $22, or you can earn it with a qualifying order of $100 or more through my online store, or if you're part of my team, you will get it for free. So I actually send this to all of my team members, and so it helps them be inspired each and every month by seeing some great products. You get 12 video tutorials, 12 PDF tutorials. So it's a super, super fun, creative tutorial bundle. So this is the one we have, Butterfly Brilliance, for the month of May. And of course, monthly stamps club. If you haven't seen my monthly stamps club, you may want to, after you see what I do today and the product that I'm using today and what I did yesterday. So Encircled in Friendship is my stamps club for the month. You pay $45, you get the stamp set, you get a kit to make 6 cards, and you get a video tutorial, all for $45 delivered to your doorstep. This is a gorgeous card that I made yesterday with this beautiful bundle. I am telling you, I have only just scratched the surface with this bundle. So it's a super, super awesome bundle. So if you're interested in joining my stamps club, please reach out to me. It's not too late to get this one. I keep taking payments right until the end of the month. So if you wanted to get your hands on it, I will be prepping the kits probably maybe towards the end of next week. So I will still be taking registrations if you wanted to join for this month. And it's a super, super awesome deal. Also, if you actually wanted to hold an online party with me, which I can do a virtual party for anybody that lives in Australia, I can do a virtual party. You can get your friends together. We can do it in a Facebook group. And if you actually, anything that you and your friends decide to order, you can earn extra Stampin' rewards. And this deal goes from the 4th of May to the 14th of June. So it's for a limited time. You get an extra $40 if your sales collectively with you and your friends goes to over $400. So once you hit that $400 threshold, you will get an extra $40 on top of your normal Stampin' rewards, which you get 10%. So on a $400 order, you would get $80 in Stampin' rewards if you choose to do that. You can also do that with a qualifying order. So if your order qualifies, if you order over $400 before postage, then you will get an extra $40 Stampin' rewards. We also have our chopped stamp edition. So entries are coming in. So if you've actually registered and subscribed to the chopped stamped edition, this is actually a way of getting creative each month. So we pick 3 colors, we pick a bit of designer series paper and some ribbon and some embellishments. It costs you $12 to purchase it if you live here in Australia. We have in this, we have Canada, America, the UK and Australia. We are all participating. So we do have people, if you want to know who to reach out to in those other countries, if you're not from Australia, then by all means, please feel free to message me. I would be happy to set you on the right path to finding it. You pay $12 for the kit. You have until the 23rd, I think it is, or 24th of the month to submit your card that you have designed with the products in your kit. And then you submit a photo to us. We actually then put it up in a voting poll for 2 days, and whoever is the winner for that month gets to choose the next 3 colors for the next month, and you also get your kit for free the next month if you are chosen as the lucky winner. So by all means, if you're interested in participating in that, please reach out to me. I would be happy to give you some details. You can also register in the show more box down below or in the description of this video on YouTube. All right, so we're going to do a fun fold, and we're going to use the Encircled in Friendship stamp set, and we're also going to use the gorgeous, gorgeous dies that go with this set. So this is the star of the show, these beautiful doily dies. So if you've been a crafter from way back where you've used doilies, you may want to buy these dies just on their own. I'm telling you, they are absolutely stunning. I have cut them out in our new metallic specialty paper. I have cut them out in foil. I have cut them out in cardstock, and I can tell you they absolutely cut out beautiful, and they are a stunning set of dies. So we're going to do that, but we're going to do this awesome fun fold technique. Now, you may look at this fun fold and think, oh my God, that looks a little bit too difficult for me to do. I am here to tell you that it is not too difficult to do, that you can quite easily do it. So I've got a few pieces here of what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the mechanism, and I've got a couple of them to put together here because I'm going to do them all in the 5 new in colors. So our new in colors are, we have polished pink, we have fresh freesia, we have soft succulent, we have evening evergreen, and we also have pale papaya. So, and Sue's asking me, have you tried them in vellum? I actually haven't tried them yet in vellum. I am using the new shimmer vellum that goes with our in colors, but I haven't actually yet tried them in vellum, but I think that they will be gorgeous in vellum as well. All right, so if you want all of the measurements for anything that I'm doing in my live Sunday crafting, please feel free to join my email list, and you will see that in the description on the Facebook video. You will also see that in the description in the show more box down below on YouTube. That is where you get all the measurements, because it would take me way too long to be telling you all the measurements when we're actually doing it here on screen. So I'm actually going to, so we've got a couple of bits here that are a mechanism part of this card. So I'm going to take this piece here, and this is going to be the mechanism. So I'm going to use our paper trimmer because we're going to have to score, and we're also going to have to cut with this piece as well. All right, so what I'm actually going to do is at 3/8 of an inch, I'm going to score a score line all the way around. This is the main mechanism of this fun fold. And it is really easy. It is called a slider pop-up card. So you could do this in so many different bundles, so many different designs. It's just the working mechanism that is the fun part. So I've scored on all 4 sides at 3/8 of an inch. I'm then going to, in the middle, I'm going to score from that first score line to that score line. I'm going to score, I've got it over here at 2 3/4 of an inch. But as I said, all of these measurements will be in my email. So please feel free to make sure that you jump onto that email list so you can get inspired every week and get the measurements of my creations. All right. So we've scored at 3/8 of an inch all the way around. We've then, this piece here, I'll tell you, this piece here is 4 inches by 5.5 inches, just to give you a bit of an idea. So then we're going to move over to that 2 3/4 inch, and we're going to score, as I said, from that top first score line to this score line here. So we're going to score a mark there. So in that, it's probably hard to see, but we've got score lines all the way around, and we've got a score line more or less just in the middle of that. Okay, so Lynn is doing a shameless plug here for me. I'm actually so I just want to, I'll come back and I'll chat with you. I'll bring myself back onto the screen again and chat with you. Lynn is, oops, Daisy, we don't want to do that. Okay, Lynn is asking a question of, am I going to be using this at the Gold Coast? So I'm going to be having a stand, a promotional stand at the Stitches and Paper Craft show, which is a 4-day craft show at the Gold Coast. So it's at the Gold Coast Convention Centre, and it's from the 17th of June through to the 20th of June. You can buy tickets online now. It is it is 2 massive big shows together. It is the Stitches huge big 4-day show, and it is also the Paper Craft and Scrapbooking show. And it's on at the Gold Coast Convention Centre. Now, at that Gold Coast Convention Centre, I will be holding 3 2-hour classes. So I'll be holding a 2-hour class on the Friday, a 2-hour class on the Saturday, and a 2-hour class on the Sunday. And they are 3D projects, which are really, there's 2 that are 3D projects and 1 that is beautiful shabby chic cards. So it's the shabby chic technique, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So you can actually purchase those tickets online now. So my suggestion will be, people will book those tickets online. So if you want to attend one of my 2-hour classes at the show, by all means, go to the Gold Coast Stitches and Papercraft show, and I actually have a link down in the show more box down below, or I have a link in that description that says the Stitches and Papercraft show. If you go to that link, you can actually purchase tickets to actually go to the show, and I will also be doing make and takes at my stall as well. So I will be demonstrating things. So it will be super, super awesome. If you want to see me and catch up with me and come and have a chat with me, by all means, please come and see me. I will be the only Stampin' Up demonstrator there. So if you wanted to meet me in person and have a chat with me, I would love to meet you in person as well. So thank you, Lynn, for the shameless plug. But yes, I will be at the Gold Coast Stitches and Papercraft show from the 17th of June through to the 20th of June. So if you want to catch up with me there, by all means, come and see me. All right, so let's get back to this fun fold. So we have a piece of 4 inch by 5.5 inch cardstock. We're scoring at 3/8 of an inch all the way around. We're then turning it to 2 3/4 inches, and we're going to score in the middle of that score line. Sorry, score from the top score line to the bottom score line. Then we're going to turn it around again. We're going to go to our 3/8 of an inch. Now on our paper trimmer, we have this awesome blade that it has a line here where the tip of our blade is. So the line is on the side here. So I'm actually going to, and it's a bit hard, I'm going to try and get my head over here. I'm going to line that up at that first 3/8 of an inch score line along the top, and I'm going to cut down to that bottom 3/8 of an inch score line. So I've got it at 3/8 of an inch over here. I'm cutting from the top 3/8 of an inch to the bottom 3/8 of an inch. I'm then going to rotate it. I'm going to put it back onto 3/8 of an inch over here. I'm going to take my blade again. I'm going to go to that top 3/8 of an inch down to the bottom 3/8 of an inch score line, and I'm going to cut through down to that bottom. I'm then going to rotate it once again, and I'm going to get onto that 3/8 of an inch line. I'm going to bring my blade in again, go to that top 3/8 of an inch score line and down to that bottom 3/8 of an inch score line. Okay, so that is all the cutting that we are going to be doing. And what you'll find is that will then give you this. Okay, so this is the working mechanism part of your card. So we've got like a U shape around here, and then we've got that score line in the middle. So what we're actually going to do with that score line, we're actually going to fold like that. And then on that top score line that's going across that's narrow, we're going to fold back like that. Okay, and then we're going to have that. Okay, so it's a little bit like an easel card. So you can see here, it's got that easel mechanism. All right, now the next part is what's going to make this mechanism work. So please feel free to share this video. If you've got people that may be interested in crafting, please feel free to share and give me the thumbs up. YouTube loves it when you give me the thumbs up. We've got 64 people on here watching now. So please, everybody, down in the YouTube below the video, you'll see the thumbs up sign. So please make sure that you give me that thumbs up sign. So now I've got a piece of cardstock here that's 1/2 inch by 6 3/4 inches, and I've scored at 1 inch here, and that's actually going to be the little pull tab that's going to make this mechanism work. Okay, so I've folded it at that 1 inch mark. It's 1/2 inch wide, and then I'm going to feed that through up in underneath here, and we're going to look at about the middle of that about the middle of this middle panel here. Okay, so we're going to have the little fold up bit there, and you'll see that when I pull this, can you see that? It's going to pull up that bit. So it's super, super fun. It actually makes that mechanism work. So once we've got that lined up in around about, and I just eyeball it to be the middle of the card, the middle of that section. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm now going to take my Seal Plus, which I have here on my desk. I'm going to take my Seal Plus, and I'm just going to add some Seal Plus just on that bottom part of that tab. Okay, and then I'm just going to flip that up and stick it to that middle section. All right, so then that's actually going to, as I said, create that awesome sliding part. Okay, thank you for sharing. All right, so now what we're actually going to do is we're going to flip that over, and I'm then going to use some of our tear and tape. You could actually use the Seal Plus, but I think it's a little bit too hard to try and line up exactly where you want to have that. So I'm actually going to take my tear and tape, and I'm going to put tear and tape not anywhere near where this slider tab's going to be. I'm going to take the tear and tape, and I'm going to put it all the way around on that outside frame. Okay, so just tear and tape all the way around the outside. I'm going to do this a couple of times, so you'll see how to assemble this a couple of times, because I've assembled 2 of them, I think, so far. And I have to assemble the whole 5 because I'm doing them all in the 5 in colors. All right, so I'm allowing just a little bit of room either side of that tab with the tear and tape. All right, so then what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to flick up the corner of my tear and tape backing paper, and I'm just going to fold it over, and I'm going to do that on all 4 sides. Okay, so I'm just going to fold it over. So we've got a little pull tab on each side. And this is a great way when you're sticking things together. That's why tear and tape works really well for this part. when you're sticking things together, because it gives us the ability to be able to line up this onto our next layer and without it sticking down straight away. Okay, so we're just going to do that. So we're going to have all 4 sides with pull tabs on them. All right, then I have another layer of cardstock here that this piece is actually going to layer up on. Okay, so we're going to keep all of that working mechanism in behind, and we're just going to layer it onto this piece of cardstock. Now I've made this piece of cardstock a little bit bigger. It's the same on the sides, but I've made it a little bit bigger on the top and the bottom. And the reason that I've done the little bit on the top and the bottom is to get a little bit more extra strength along this top and the bottom of this card, just to give it a bit more stability and a bit more strength. So now with these little pull tabs, we're just going to pull them and then we can stick it down. Okay, so we've been able to line it up exactly where we want it to be, pull them and stick them down. Okay, so that's how simple that part is. And now you'll see that we have the pull tab here and it's pulling and creating that working mechanism. Okay, I have used our thick basic white for all of this, mainly to get the good stability to it. Now for this front panel, we're actually going to stick this panel on here, and it's then going to create that really nice easel card look. So where our fold goes across here, we only want to put glue on this bottom section. Okay. Will I be showing the cards I'm doing at the Gold Coast Online? No, Nina, I will not be showing the cards because it has to be exclusive to the show. So I'm not able to show them online because people are attending the show and paying for the cards. I will show my team members after the show is over. I'll share pictures in our team page, Nina, for sure, but I'm not able to show them online for the simple fact that people are purchasing the classes at the Gold Coast show. But my team members will get to see it. Okay, so I will share it to all of my team. Okay, so I've now layered that easel part of my card on the front, and now you will see we have that folding mechanism happening. Okay, so that's actually the mechanism part of the card. So I'm going to go through and do a few more because I need to get the whole 5 of these done. So I got to double check where I put everything. Okay, so I'm going to go through that once again, how we're going to do this. We're going to fold this. We're going to pop it, thread it through and up underneath there. We're going to find the middle. So by the time I do the 5 of these, you're going to know how to do this working mechanism so well because you will have seen me put it all together. And I think sometimes that's the main thing. Seeing them get put together all the time is the main thing that then it concretes into your mind how to do it. So I've put some of my Seal Plus on there and I'm going to fold that tab over. I'm then just going to, with my Seal Plus, pop that layer on the front, just like so. Over the top. I'm then going to put my tear and tape on the back here. So making sure that you've got that sitting down nice and flat. So making sure that your tab is sitting exactly where it needs to be. So welcome everybody. I can see we've got a few on here this morning. So how's your weekend going? You've been having an awesome time. You've been crafting this weekend. I've been doing a fair bit of crafting this weekend. So once again, I'm lining up those, just my tear and tape on those edges. Okay. Then I will create the little pull tabs. Okay, so one there. This one. No worries, Nina. That's the awesome part about being a part of my Wild Heart Crafters team. You get to see all of the things that I do. I share everything that I do because I love inspiring my team. I love spoiling my team members. All right. All right, so I'm now going to onto that base that I've got again. Where's my pull tab? There it is. Make sure I get that lined up. Really nice. Okay, so lining up the edges, outside edges, and giving probably about 1/8 of an inch top and bottom. And I just did that really, really crooked, but I can probably pull that up. Yes, I can. That's better. Okay, and see, doing these pull tab edges, it allows me to be able to move it around a bit. You could use liquid glue for this as well. It just means that you're going to have to be standing there holding it in place while it's adhering. Okay, so there's another one that we have. Oh, got a little bit of glue on there. Another one, okay. Got that pull tab person. You've got your first in-person card club morning this morning. Well, enjoy, Sherry. Sounds awesome. All right, so I've got this one made. Yep, so that's 3. I've got this one made. So that's 4. I've got 1 more to go. Okay, so we'll show this working mechanism once again. So we've done we'll do our folds. So we've got a fold that way and a fold that way. So that's that part. We've got our little pull tab that we're going to thread up through there in the middle. Okay, and then we're going to adhere that pull tab in the middle, about there. Okay, let's do the tear and tape all the way around the edges. So we've got some there. Okay, and down through here. The beauty of our tear and tape too is that you can, you don't need to get scissors. You can just hold your finger and tear it, which is fantastic. So it's double-sided tape and it tears pretty easy. You just hold your finger and tear it. And I think it's great that you don't get gluey scissors. You know how sometimes when you're cutting things with your scissors and you get that glue on them? All right. All right, so once again, we'll make some tabs. So who thinks that this is going to be something that you might like to try, that you think that, I mean, I know sometimes we tend to stay away from certain fun folds, I know with me, I stay away from slider fun fold cards for the simple fact that I'm a little bit scared of whether that mechanism is going to work. But this one is so super easy that I think it's foolproof. I really do. And if I can do it, you can all do it. I'm sure of it. Okay, so let's fold that over once again and let's line that up onto our layer like we need to do. So just like that. Okay, pull our tabs. And there we have 5 of our awesome mechanisms happening. Just got to put that front layer on. So just with my Seal Plus. Okay, and then layer that easel part on the front. There we have it. Okay, so we have that gorgeous fun fold there. You would love to try it. Yes, awesome, Matthew. Sounds great. I want to see it. If you try it, I want to see it. All right, so now the next thing what we're going to do is I have quite a few pieces of I've cut out some of the gorgeous doilies. All right, so I'm going to show you that first. So I've cut out this gorgeous doily for each of the 5 colors. So I've saved one so that I can show you cutting that out. So let's put our bases aside. I'll bring in the cut and emboss machine. And we will cut out one of those gorgeous dies. Okay, so one of the things that I always say too, when you've got a die that has quite a lot of cutting blade in them, so in other words, quite a lot of detail in the die, to turn your die upside down. So the die that we're going to be using is this one here. So it has an outside die and it also has an inside die. It's going to cut us a circle here. It's going to cut a beautiful frame and it's also going to cut the edge of that beautiful frame, okay? So I'm actually going to place that face up on my cutting pads, okay? So I've got the blade facing up and then I'm just going to line my card stock over the top. Now this is the evening evergreen that I'm using here. And then I'm going to put my cutting pad over the top and I'm going to run that through. Okay. So I'm going to do that. Okay. And then I'm going to run it back through. And I'm just going to run one more time through and back, just to make sure that it is cut through really nicely. And you will see here, the pieces just fall out. They are stunning. So you're going to get this gorgeous outside frame, okay? And you're also going to get a circle that cuts out of the middle, and we want to keep that. So it's going to be a part of our card. All right, so let's get that out of the way. Now, the next thing that I want to do, so we've got those cut in all 5 colors. So I've got that there, that there. I've got my soft succulent. How stunning are these? I've got, I was going to say Highland Heather, fresh freesia, and I've also got my pale papaya. Okay, so we've got these gorgeous doilies. Don't they just look stunning? When you look at that, isn't that just a gorgeous look, seeing all of those beautiful doilies? All right, so I just pop my die back into there. I'm then going to take, I've got the greenery embossing folder, and I'm going to bring in my mini cut and emboss for this. And I'm going to emboss these layers. I've already done one in our soft succulent. So I'm using that greenery folder, and you can see there that we're getting some gorgeous leaves on the background. So I'm just going to bring in the mini cut and emboss, and we will emboss those other 4 layers. To bring in my little baby mini cut and emboss. Now, for anyone that places an order of $100 or more through my online store during the month of May, you will go into a draw to win a mini cut and emboss machine. So I'm going to draw a lucky winner at the end of this month, and you will be one of the lucky winners to you have a chance to win a little mini cut and emboss machine. This is a fantastic little machine to have just on your desk for doing small little projects like this one. So I'm just going to pop that in. You always have the Stampin' Up emblem facing up. This is a thin thin embossing layer. So actually, I think I have to use this one. So I think with the mini cut and emboss, when we're embossing, yes, for embossing folders, we use a number 3. We use 2 of the number 2s. I'm thinking. I'm not sure. It's the first time I've used this one for embossing little ones. Is that right? Maybe that's not right. Maybe I just use 1. Okay. We're learning something here. Yes, we do. Just use that one and that one. Well, that taught me a lesson, didn't it? Is that, no, that's not right. Insert embossing folders with hinge first. Number 3 and number 1. Oh, well, there you go. We learn something every day. This is the first time I've embossed with this little machine. Number 3 and number 1. There we go. Let's try that. That feels better. I actually embossed the other ones on my my larger one. There we go. Look at that. All right. So with this cut and emboss, the little mini cut and emboss, you use number 3 plate and number 1 plate for your little thin embossing folders. I've used it for the other thicker ones, but I haven't used it for the thin ones. So there you go. We've learnt a lesson. Yes, Nina, you do have to keep rotating. Keep flipping them over, keep turning them over. The reason that they are starting to bend is because the rollers in these new machines are so good. The rollers are so good. So even with this one, I can turn this one over and then just run it through that way. And it's not going to do any different by flipping them over. It's just going to stop them from curling the way you don't want them to curl. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and our pale papaya is the last one that we're going to do. So this is a gorgeous glittery vellum that we have in our in colors. It is absolutely stunning. Okay. Okay, so there we go. So we have those 5 lovely layers embossed. So we'll move that out of the way. Okay, so I have an embossed layer. I have this gorgeous, this. I've also picked a piece of the designer series paper to go with each. So we'll just line up our 5 pieces here. That, and that. Okay, so fresh freesia, there. Piece of designer series paper. Okay, evening evergreen. We have that one. Piece of evening evergreen there. And we also have our soft succulent. Okay. So there's our 5. Is this the in colors, Jenny? Yes, it is. Okay, so then I've cut a cute little circle. Now you can do these circles with your layering circles dies. I will tell the truth. I did cut them with my 1 3/4 inch punch. I never removed my 1 3/4 inch punch out of my collection because there was no way I was going to do that because I use it so much. So I thought, nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it. Okay, so I'm actually going to take one of the stamps out of this set. I'm going to say You're the Best. I think that looks really, really cute. We'll get You're the Best. Okay, and mount that up. And then we will bring in our little circles and we will do 1 of each color. So I think I'll do my pale papaya. Actually, no, I think I'll do this one here, fresh freesia. So You Are the Best. So we have that. And then I'll clean that off. Just bear with me while I get my chamois. Okay, so we've got we've got fresh freesia. We've got, we'll do soft succulent next. There. Clean that off. We will do pale papaya next. there. That one. We will do polished pink, which is absolutely a gorgeous pink. Polished pink. And we will do evening evergreen. Good morning, Angie. How are you? You did. You caught me live. Okay, so that one there. You're the best. All right. So now there is a cute little flower in this set. So we may do that. And I feel like I want to do that with maybe just a really nice, I think I might use Sahara sand actually, to tell you the truth, because I want it fairly light. Okay, so I'm just going to cover up my ink pads so I don't get ink all over me. Which I've got it all over my finger anyway. All right, so I'm going to use Sahara sand, and I think I'm going to stamp off. So I'm just going to grab a little scrap piece of cardstock there. I'm going to stamp off. Yes, that's what I want to do. So stamp off and stamp on. Look at that. Cute. And stamp on. There. Okay. So you are the best. All right. So now I'm going to layer those up onto the circles. I'm going to use some dimensionals. If I can find my dimensional pack. Well, there's some here. Okay, so let's go. That. We may as well use up this pack. Okay. All right, so we're going to layer that up onto the circle that's cut out of that beautiful die. So like that. Oh, and I'm going to need another pack of dimensionals. Ah, there they are. I knew I had them here somewhere. Okay. Sorry, just bear with me. I'm just trying to see on my screen a bit better here, so I can check out all of your comments. All right. Okay, so just two more dimensionals on the last one. All right, so pale papaya. One. Your list is growing every time you watch me, Jenny. I'm sorry. What can I say? I do my job well. Okay. Pink. Oh, no, that one's fresh freesia. Who's loving this fresh freesia? I know we had a hard time with Purple Posy, but Stampin' Up never ceased to amaze me. They finally got a gorgeous color like this. I think the Purple Posy was just too light, I think. So there we have that. Okay, so now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to layer these up on these cards. So I'm going to layer this gorgeous layer like that. Now, with these vellum, I found that you can actually just use Seal Plus. You can use Seal Plus in behind and you don't actually see it. So I'm just going to do Seal Plus just where the embossed parts are, because you can get away with being able to hide that Seal Plus in behind that embossed part. So we're going to do that, and we're going to layer that onto that white layer that's going to pop up. So we're going to do that to all 4 of them. Okay, so this one's going that way. So Seal Plus again, as I said, hiding it in behind those embossed pieces. Isn't that embossing on that just gorgeous? All right, so I'm going to layer that up onto that one. Another one. We'll use our soft succulent. Something that I found with the Seal Plus, you may have noticed me here doing that. When it stops feeding along, like you want it to feed along to be able, oops, a daisy, I glued that one down crooked. I was too busy gas bagging. Pull it up again, go again. Okay. When you want it to feed along, if it's not feeding along properly, I just run it on the top of my arm, on top of my hand, and your skin will make it move on. So it's a really handy way of, if it's not rolling, mind you, it's how you end that last piece when you're ending it off is what makes it roll better. But if it stops rolling, just rub it onto your hand, the top of your hand. You don't get glue all over your fingers, which is really good. On there. Okay, so layering that one on there. Like that. Oh, I did that one crooked too. It's like when I first put it down, I just... But where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, let's get that to sit better. That's a bit better. There. Okay, that one. And last but not least, our pale papaya. Okay, I'm going to layer that one up. Like that. All right, so we've got those done. Then what I'm actually going to do is, with this gorgeous piece, I'm going to pop a piece of our paper. Feeling like I just want to pop a little piece just down there and then pop that one. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I'm just going to, with my Seal Plus, pop some Seal Plus across there and pop my paper on. So this is the cute 6x6 designer series paper that we have. If you are thinking that you want to get your hands on the in colors, you may want to think about my in color club. It's a way of being able to collect all 5 colors over a period of 5 months. So it makes the cost not so all up front, and you collect everything in one color each month. So it's a super, super fun way of collecting everything in the in colors, but so that you're not breaking the bank all in one go. If you were interested in the In Color Club, you will find in the Show More box down below, you will find a registration link for my In Color Club. It costs $60 plus $9.50 postage per month. And you collect, you get the ink pads, you get the re-inkers, you get the blends, you get designer series paper, ribbon, embellishments, absolutely everything that's in the In Color range you will collect. 1 color per month. And there's a method in my madness, because This is actually one of the cards that I will be giving to my In Colour Club members. So I needed to make some cards for the next In Colour Club. So I decided that I would do a video and make the cards online. You use silicone sheet and roll the tape slightly. Yes, exactly, Mary. That could be a way of doing it too. Rolling it onto the silicone sheet. Good idea. All right, so that one and our last and final one, this one. Like that. Okay, and trim it off. All right, so I've got that happening. Now, I'm just going to pop these on, but I'm actually going to use my typical sponge and silicone mat trick. Now, the silicone mat is fantastic. Mary was just talking about this. When you've been using it with glue, you can, when the glue dries, you can see here the glue that I've had, you can just rub your fingers on it and then it rubs off, okay? So it's a fantastic trick to do when you've got intricate die cut pieces and you use a tiny little sponge. And all I've done is I've cut just a normal bathroom sponge. And I've just put one of the office clips on it, okay? And you just turn your die cut over, spread your glue out a little bit, just pop a little bit of glue here and there around your die cut, and it will be good to go on the front of your project. So just like that. So we've got that one done. We'll now do the fresh freesia one. Just make sure when you're popping your project on your silicone mat that you're not popping it where you've done a lot of glue. Okay, so we're just gonna go again, pop a little bit of glue on that. And it's really good. You don't get glue on your fingers. You can glue it onto your project. No problem at all. Now, aren't they just looking stunning? Absolutely stunning. All right, so we've got that one. Let's do our soft succulent. Okay, soft succulent. We'll glue him on. Okay, our petal pink. Sorry, not petal pink, polished pink. Okay, trying to get it so that I haven't got any glue. All right, so now I need some more glue because we've used a fair bit there. That. Go again. All right, we'll pop that one on. And that one, last and final one. Okay, and we'll pop that one on there. Okay. Now, I'm now going to add our little circles in the middle, and I'm probably going to pop those up. Now, making sure when you're looking at this that you've got your sentiment going the right way, so it's going to be sitting up there. All right, so let's pop that back down. We'll pop up all of those. Dimension on your cards just takes your crafting to that next level. If you haven't used dimensionals before, they are awesome. You get 300 in a pack. They're like little foam pads that are double-sided, so they're sticky on both sides. And they just, I don't know, add that wow factor to your crafting. I think when you've added a little bit of dimension onto your project, it just takes it up that next level. And they're quite reasonable. They're only $6 a pack here in Australia, so they're quite reasonable. You buy makeup sponges. Nina's saying she buys makeup sponges and cut them in 4 and then use them for glue or for dabbing in ink too. Yeah, exactly. The mechanism, Jenny, if you're on my emailing list, you will get all the measurements sent out to you in an email on Tuesday morning. All right, so I'm just going to pop that up into the middle there. So we've got this one. Taking the backings off and just popping that one. Whoops, get it the right way. So you've always got to make sure you've got your pull tab up the top and making sure that you've got your sentiment sitting the right way. Okay, our polished pink one. They're screaming out for Wink of Stella. We could get some Wink of Stella on here too. You never know, Jenny. Give me time. All right, so we've got the pale papaya now. Now, also too, with this gorgeous fun fold, it then allows us to, because people always say to me, that's great that you've done a fun fold, but where can you write? So the writing part is when you pull it up, the writing part is in underneath. Oh, and see, I've done that one wrong. Look at that. Did everyone notice that? I've got the strip on the wrong side. Oh, no, I haven't. I'm second guessing myself. I was right. I had it right. I just had it upside down sitting there. All right, so we've got that one there. Okay, and then, of course, we have the gorgeous embellishments here that go with it. So these are our beautiful in-color jewels. So we'll grab some of those in each color and we'll pop a couple of those around. We might put one there and maybe one there and one down there. Okay, so we've got that. We've got some in the pale papaya as well. So one there, one there. Now you take your pick tool is fantastic for these little jewels, popping them on. You can see how easy it is. The ease of being able to pull them off with our putty end. Take your pick tool is a fantastic tool. It is a must-have in your crafting room. So we've got the beautiful fresh freesia. We then have soft succulent. So we've got some soft succulent here. That. Cute as a button, these. And then we have our evening evergreen. Okay. And then, of course, now I would normally put a bow on here. I'd probably put a bow on down below. I can actually put some bows on, but I'm out of the evening evergreen ribbon, I think. I think I have every other color other than the evening evergreen, but I do have it on order. So we may actually pop some bows on here. And we will have to deal with the fact that we don't have evening evergreen, but you can just imagine, and we're nearly out of soft succulent. I love these ribbons, and we were only able to order one. So I'm waiting for more ribbons to come in because my other ribbons I ordered, I did for In Color Club. All right, so I'm going to tie a cute bow because we need to have a bow. So we've just got enough of soft succulent. I think the bows are just going to set them off. And we've still got some more stamping to do. So don't leave me just yet. We've still got some more stamping to do because we've got to stamp on the insert. Okay. So we've got that. And we've got the world's worst pair of scissors there. Let's try this pair. Yes, that's better. Okay, so when you see, oh, yes. Don't you think the bow just sets it off? What do you think? Let's tie some bows. Now, I get people asking me all the time how I tie bows. So I'm just going to show you this. So I just make a loop, but I make like a bit like the breast cancer symbol. So I don't actually have them even. Go around without twisting your ribbon and then push that through. And making sure that your ribbon is staying the same all the way around, that you're not actually twisting, letting your ribbon twist. She says, as she just let the ribbon twist. And then when you get your bow the size that you want, pull the 2 loops as well as the bottom, and that makes your tags hang down. The ribbon ends. So we've got one there. Okay. We've got a pale papaya one. The bow does finish them off, doesn't it, Von? I agree. Okay. So we've got that one there. What's your favorite in color? Type into the comments and tell me what is your favorite in color. Out of our 5 new in colors, which one is your favorite? Are you more towards the green, or do you absolutely love the pink? Or are you thinking that they've finally got it right with the fresh freesia? Fresh freesia is yours, Jenny? Soft succulent is Arlene's. Fresh freesia for Sue, soft succulent. Pink for Matthew. You love the bows. Fresh freesia. Fresh freesia is actually a popular one. They've finally got it right, haven't they? The pink, soft succulent, fresh freesia. What about pale papaya? No one's into the pale papaya? It's actually quite nice. It's not an apricot. It's like a paler version of the apricot. Pink, says Ruth on Facebook. Polished pink, says Diana on Facebook. Okay, that. All right, so we've got that, and the only one that we don't have is the evening evergreen. But that's okay. Oh, I could do this one. Okay, seeing I don't have the evening evergreen, I can show you this ribbon. This is called the Chevron Weave ribbon, and it's in evening evergreen. So we could probably use this. May not be quite as nice as the sheer ribbon, but at least it's a ribbon. Look at that. Yes, at least it's a ribbon. Can't have a card without a bow. Look at that. What do you think? So that's a really, really beautiful. It is called, what did I say? Chevron Weave ribbon, and it's evening evergreen. So there you go. Pale papaya, Carolyn, is her second favorite. Oh, Elizabeth on Facebook says she likes pale papaya. So does Caitlin. All right. Okay, so we've got that. Now, for the insert part, so what we're actually going to do is we're going to, I've got to adhere those. I'm actually going to stamp on each and every one of these. So let's just get those bows off. We'll finish with the bows in a minute. So I'm actually going to stamp on the insert. So I think I'm going to use the larger flower that's in this set. Okay, so this one, I think I'm going to use it with our Sahara sand again. And I'm going to stamp off. So I need that cardstock again. Okay, so we'll stamp off with a flower on each and every one of them. I'm hoping you can see this, but I'm just going to do a flower just there on everyone. It's a very pale flower, and that's what I want. Very pale flower. Cute. Okay, I need to move the other one into camera there. Okay, so we have that. And then I'm going to, what can I stamp in here? Just a note to let you know that someone thought of you today. That sounds really nice. Just a note to let you know that someone thought of you today. So let's mount that up onto a block. Okay. And then we will stamp that with our colors. And I'm thinking I'm just going to, with this, I'm actually just going to go down here in that bottom corner because some of these colors are quite light. So I need to be able to see them. So that one, let's do soft succulent. Clean that up. Okay, soft succulent there. Let's do fresh freesia. Here. And we will do polished pink and then evening evergreen. Polished pink. And then evening evergreen. Okay, evening evergreen. That one just there. Look at that. So what do you think? Do you think this could be definitely? Hang on, we haven't put our bows on. Oh, I nearly forgot the most important part, putting the bows on. Okay, so let's pop those bows on. All right. So just with some glue dots. We will pop our bows on. Almost ashamed to write on them. Well, maybe you could just pop a note in on a sticky note. If you didn't want to write on them, you could probably just pop a sticky note in. Oops, that one didn't take the dot. That one doesn't want to take the dot. Why is that? Well, let me see. I need my take a pick tool. And I think I might even, with that, I might even put some Seal Plus on there because that chevron ribbon feels a little bit that it doesn't want to adhere with a glue dot. So when all else fails, use your Seal Plus when you want something to really stick. It just didn't feel like it wanted to take the glue dot. So there you go. And as Jenny said, we of course need some Wink of Stella. Do I have, there we go. So of course we can do some beautiful little Wink of Stella. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit and we can do some flicks of Wink of Stella all over. These are stunning, if I do say so myself. What do you think? Gorgeous. Look at that. It's very hard to show you in the camera, but what do you think? Give me the thumbs up. If you absolutely love this, please give me the thumbs up because they are so stinking cute. What do you think? They are, oh, did I not stick that one on? My bow came off. Did I not stick the, I mustn't have. I didn't stick the gorgeous fresh freezer on. Absolutely stunning, but easy to make. What do you think? I've actually surprised myself. I really have. Like, I know that I decided that I was going to do these, but how awesome is that? Sometimes I surprise myself. I really do. Sometimes I think, wow, how did I come up with that? Look, just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Hang on, and I show that one. That one might show better. Look at it. Absolutely stunning. Giving the thumbs up to my video, it really, really helps. Please, everybody, because it really helps with YouTube. YouTube like it when you get the thumbs up. So please feel free to share this on your social media as well. If this is the first time that you have watched me craft on a Sunday morning, please say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Even if you are watching the replay, please make sure that you say hello and have a bit of a chat with me because I love meeting people. And you know what? I love sharing my crafting. I love sharing my crafting with each and every one of you. This is the most awesome time of my whole entire week, is being able to jump on and craft with you all. And hopefully I've inspired you all. Remember, we have that awesome joining deal. So if you're thinking about maybe getting your crafting supplies at a discount, we have the awesome joining deal. I would love to invite you to my Wild Heart Crafters team. I can tell you, you will get spoiled rotten if you're a part of my team. As I said, I inspire my team each and every day with everything that I do. I try so hard to share and spoil my team members everywhere. So you get your products at a discount. You get 20% discount until the end of October. It's really a no-brainer. We've got a brand new catalog. Honestly, if your order is going to be anywhere more than $169, purchase the starter kit and then enjoy a discount guaranteed until the end of October. If you're interested and you want to contact me, then by all means, my contact details in the show more box down below, or on Facebook, it's in the description of this video. And also there is a link to join my team. If you see down below, it says join my team now. All you need to do is work out $283 worth of product and you only pay $169. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because you will get notified every time I go live on my channel or I upload a video to my channel. And I try to inspire you as much as I can. So hopefully you've enjoyed this crafting today, and I will be back again next week. And I wish you all the best for the rest of the weekend. Enjoy yourselves, and I will catch you later. Bye.